What's up guys, and welcome back to the Superhero Buzz, where we cover the latest in everything comic book movie related. I am your host Noah, and in this video, we are going to break down a potential leaked description for the Wakanda Forever post-credits that may give us our first look at a very anticipated villain, who may also have a role in another upcoming film. We have a lot to talk about today, and I'm here to break everything down for you, and I can't wait to get into the details. But before we begin, I have two very important announcements to share with you, with the first one being a little bit personal. For those of you that don't know this, I suffer from a disease called type 1 diabetes, where my immune system mistakenly attacks my insulin producing cells. But thanks to the breakthroughs in modern science, I now have a chance to be potentially cured from this. But unfortunately, the treatment is very expensive and it's not covered by insurance. And so I made a GoFundMe to help cover all the medical costs. Please do not feel obligated to donate, but if you would like to help, it would mean the absolute world to me. And so I'll leave a link in the description if you want to go help with that. Now for my second announcement, I would also like you to go follow my new Instagram account. Unfortunately, my old one got disabled, and I would really appreciate if you would go follow my new account. But don't leave until you finish this video, because trust me, you don't want to miss this. But first, if you could, hit that subscribe button so you can get the latest buzz and everything comic book movie related. This will also qualify you for my new giveaway, so watch till the end of the video for the rest of those details. Anyways, there's quite a bit to unpack, so need I say more? Let's dive right in. This year's been pretty exciting for us Marvel fans, not only on the Disney Plus side, but also the film division. But we also have some new movies to look forward to. After we get the long-awaited Thor: Love and Thunder movie, all eyes will be on Wakanda Forever, the long-awaited Black Panther sequel, which will hit theaters this November. Though besides the very few leaks we've gotten from the film, not much is really known about the sequel, except we do know who the main antagonist will be, with that being Namor the Submariner, who I consider to be Marvel's Aquaman equivalent. And it turns out he was originally set to debut in the Multiverse of Madness. According to the film writer Michael Waldron, he was originally going to be an Illuminati member due to his connection with the team in the comics, but with Marvel having other plans for the character, and perhaps even bigger plans, they decided to save him for Wakanda Forever, where he'll instead serve as the main antagonist, with the Kingdom of Atlantis going to war with Wakanda, which I personally can't wait to see on the big screen. And we recently got our very first look at the character, even though it's very blurry. Now before we get into the main topic, I want you to take this with the heaviest grain of salt, and I do mean the heaviest, because I'm not too familiar with the source, nor when it comes to its credibility. But according to what they've heard, we now have a potential leaked description for one of the post-credits, which may give us our first look at a very anticipated villain, who may also have a role in another upcoming film. So nevertheless, let's dive right in. The Wakanda Forever post-credits involved Dr. Doom and one of his bodyguards, which was apparently filmed separate from the actual movie itself, and it's also been reported that it could potentially connect to Thunderbolts, with Dr. Doom potentially serving as the lead antagonist. Now this sounds super epic in my opinion, and I do find it plausible for a couple reasons, because according to some recent reports, Dr. Doom may show up even sooner than we expected, so this could be where he makes his first MCU debut. But once he does finally show up, the MCU as we know it is doomed, no pun intended. Dr. Doom will be the next Avengers level threat, maybe even surpassing Thanos at some point. And I personally like how they're introducing him separate from the Fantastic Four, because in the comics, Dr. Doom has a very rich story arc, and he's in desperate need of some cinematic justice, especially after how Fox handled the character. But with Dr. Doom being the next Avengers level threat, we may end up seeing him in a number of projects, not only for the Fantastic Four and Thunderbolts, but potentially even Secret Wars, which all of them are currently in development over at Marvel, at least in the earliest stages. Ever since this movie was announced, we've gotten a lot of reports of him appearing in the film, especially for the Black Panther sequel, even dating back to as far as 2019. I actually remember doing a video about it, but what role could he have in the film? It's been implied that he'll be the real villain of the film, kind of like a benefactor of sorts, where he's secretly pulling the strings behind the scenes, in essence making the two kingdoms fight each other. It's been reported that he'll manipulate Atlantis to attack Wakanda, in order to get Atlantis to fight Wakanda, so he can go on conquering parts of Africa. So if Dr. Doom does end up showing up in the film, it would make sense they would save him for the post-credits, where they can build him up to be the next big MCU villain, similar to what they did with Thanos. But in the meantime, he may end up having a role in Thunderbolts, potentially even serving as the film's antagonist. But what other films could he appear in? Well, according to insider Mikey Sutton, he may also show up in Doctor Strange 3, which could potentially lead into Secret Wars. But that's a topic for another video. But having said that, what are your thoughts on this? And would you like to see Dr. Doom make his debut in the post-credits? Be sure to let me know your thoughts down below. Now let's get into the giveaway details. I'll be giving away the first exclusive Superhero Buzz t-shirt that is now available in all sizes. And all you have to do is give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. I will catch you next time.